Let's talk about how you can score major deals on clearance racks. 75 to 90% off is what we're talking. Let's discuss when, where, and how to shop.
In case you don't know us, I'm Larry.
And I'm Hope.
And we're from Under the Median, where every week we bring you videos on practical frugality.
In the next few weeks, you're going to find some major clearance deals, particularly on like Easter items. Spring clearance will eventually kick in there sometime in June or July. All the spring and summer merchandise will be discounted. And there's definitely kind of a knack to knowing how to shop the clearance racks in order to get the best prices. This video will cover some basic tips. These tips will work year round. It doesn't matter when you're shopping that clearance rack. And then Larry and I went shopping for Easter clearance yesterday. We went to 5 different stores. They're very distinctly different from one another. We took you along with us. So make sure that you watch to the end of the video, because when we're at the stores, we'll show you what's available. We'll reveal which stores had the highest discount available right now and which stores just literally left us confused about what they were charging for clearance Easter merchandise.
If you're a big fan of clearance sales, drop a "bring on the deals" in the comments.
Let's start with overall strategies for shopping clearance. Remember, these tips are going to work year-round, doesn't matter when you are shopping.
Well, I think one of the first obvious places to look would be in the store flyer. Once in a while, they'll list their clearance deals in the flyer, but oftentimes you're going to find them throughout the store, either on shelves or in bins or shopping carts.
If that current discount is listed in the sales flyer, it is a great idea just to grab a copy of that sales flyer on your way into the store, or just have it ready to pull up on your phone. The reason we tell you to do this is because oftentimes when we have shopped clearance, we've gotten to the checkout counter and had to show the checkout person that it really was on sale and what that discount was expected to be.
It saves confusion and time at the checkout counter if you're prepared and you have the proof in hand.
Larry mentioned this in passing just a second ago, and that is that you need to know when you walk in the store where the discounted sections are. You may need to ask a sales associate, can you tell me where your markdowns for Christmas or Thanksgiving or whatever clearance rack it is you're trying to find. Ask a sales associate if they'll help you find that, because generally stores have all of the items congregated into 1 or 2 shelves, or as Larry mentioned, you might need to be prepared to dig. We have found that particularly in grocery stores, they need that shelf space. It's at a premium. They will literally clear off the shelves, shove everything into a shopping cart or 2, and label it 90% off. So you need to be prepared to dig through it to find the best values for your money.
We've noticed that at 3 different stores in our area where they do put them into shopping carts. That's probably much easier for them to do. It puts it all in one small space.
The next tip is really birthed from that whole thing of the shopping cart, and that is have your phone ready to take a photo of the signage on the shopping cart. Once again, this helps when you get the checkout counter to show the checkout person it was labeled 90% off and this item was in that 90% off cart. Sometimes the carts will just say every item in this cart $2 or $3 or something like that. But just having a photo of that sign, really, really helpful when you get done shopping.
The only time where this isn't necessary is if the items that you're checking out are individually priced and already have an updated barcode on them.
Here's one caveat to this whole sort of knowing what you're going to pay at the checkout counter system. If the items are still displayed on the shelves, sometimes these stores have not changed earlier signage. I noticed this particularly around Christmas time. When Christmas went to 90% off at Kroger, I went and looked, and a lot of the tags that were still on the shelves were at the 70% off shelf price, not the 90% off shelf price. So make sure that you know exactly what discount that you're getting, 70% or 90%, and be prepared to show the checkout clerk this is the regular price. It's 90% off of that price.
This actually happened to us yesterday in practice. We were at the Dollar Tree and they had a whole section of Easter things that looked like they were being clearance, but there was no prices on them, no indication, no sign of any kind. So Hope looked up the manager and she said, yeah, those are 50 cents a piece rather than $1.25. So they were actually on sale. And then when Hope got to the checkout, she reminded the checkout gal that this item should ring up at 50 cents, which it did.
It's a great opportunity for me to remind everybody, we did take you shopping with us, so make sure that you stick with us through the whole video. It was a really, really fun shopping trip.
Yeah, we had a blast. Think in terms of non-perishable items. These are items that you can buy and you can save those for a later time. You don't have to worry about them spoiling or going bad. We found a lot of items yesterday that were neutral colored items that really weren't spring colored or Easter seasoned that would work really good as a gift for some other occasion. So you kind of got to think a little bit outside the box when you're buying some of these things. You might end up being able to get more items for much less than you thought you could.
Really, those non-perishables, you're absolutely right, do fall into like two broad categories. One category are items that you're like, why is this even in the Easter section? Because it doesn't even look like Easter. Any of those items, you can still get the discounted price, but set them aside to use for gifts later in the year, and oftentimes you can use them whenever. Gift wrap, another thing that you need to look for after major holidays when the price dips really, really low. A lot of times gift wrap doesn't have Santa on it, or the reindeer, or baby Jesus, or anything that has to do with Christmas or any other national holiday for that matter. And you can pick up plain colored gift wrap. I got some gold gift wrap marked way, way down, plain gold gift wrap. I use it to wrap wedding gifts and it looks really posh, guys. But it actually was in the Christmas gift wrapping section. The other thing to consider, let's say that you are looking at something definitely related to a national holiday, let's say Christmas. You look at something like stockings. Think outside the box just a little bit. That stocking, you could put a stuffed animal into it and use the stocking to sort of provide a gift wrap for the stuffed animal and gift that to a young child. You could also put a really nice bottle of balsamic vinegar in that stocking to give away to a family or friend, or you could give a really nice bottle of wine in that stocking. Think in terms of what other ways you can use items.
Now, in case you do find items that do have a specific holiday theme, remember, if they're an unperishable item, you can just buy it and save it for next year, for that season. So, don't rule it out just because it has a Christmas theme or an Easter theme or a Valentine's theme or whatever it happens to be. You can use it when those holidays come up.
Speaking of a Valentine's theme, this just occurred to me. Never once in all these years of having children did I ever pay full price for Valentine's in my life. I waited until they went on clearance after Valentine's Day. You know the little paper Valentines you give, like, when your kids have Valentine's parties at school or other, social type occasions. I would routinely pay between 9 and 12 cents for an entire box of Valentine's. So think ahead. That's the whole, like this. If we had to summarize this whole section in 2 words, it would be think ahead.
Hope mentioned gift wrap just a few minutes ago, and if you think about plain colored curling ribbon, you can buy all kinds of that too when these things are going on clearance.
This is that shredded paper that you can use in like gift bags and things like that. This was specifically in the post clearance sale for Valentine's Day. But I got it marked down to 19 cents. And then this, I got a couple of years ago at Kroger. These little baskets, I got green ones and I got yellow ones. And the bunny came with it. They were marked down to, I believe, $1.49. And I bought them because I thought specifically that they would be great to be used for baby shower gifts. So when I give them as baby shower gifts, I get some little baby booties, put them in there, and maybe some baby bath care products, that sort of thing. It makes a great gift basket for expectant mothers, and you can put it together for about $5. Another quick example of thinking outside the box, I was able to get this at 90% off after Christmas. So this is a Christmas tree cupcake kit. So it's got everything you need to make Christmas tree cupcakes in here. The reason I bought it, it was marked down to $1.20. That was 90% off. But inside here, here's what I was looking for in the box. These are some of those really nice reusable cupcake liners. Oh. There were, I don't know, they're flopping around. Maybe you can't see them. Here, you hold the red ones up. I'll hold the green ones up. How's that? There. Yeah. Okay. They're the flexible ones that you use to line your cupcake liners with. There were 6 of these in there. So I got 2 of those boxes, meaning I got 12 of these babies for $2.40. That is substantially less than they sell for brand new.
I used one for my robot. I put them on top for a little hat. It was perfect.
Here's an example of what we like to call an anomaly. Normally, most of these clearance items will be cleared out within about 2 weeks of any major holiday. Last week, we were in Hy-Vee and I find this really high quality goat's milk soap marked down to $2.
Here, let me bring it in.
They also had hand soap, $3. You can show that close.
Okay.
There you go.
We're going to zoom this in.
So make sure that you always, I guess my point is, these discount baskets are going to tend to be present in a lot of stores throughout the year.
We're just about ready to take that little drive to the different stores and take you shopping with us. But if you're enjoying this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe so you'll get new content from Under the Median every week.
Let's go to 5 different stores, guys. I'm going to show you what after Easter clearance was doing. This was 3 days after Easter, so we took this trip with you on Wednesday.
Our first stop was at Walgreens.
50% off. 3 days after Easter, we're still at 50% off, guys. Dollar Tree was just down the street. We honestly didn't think we'd find anything marked down, but we were passing right by, so why not stop in? I don't think they're marked down at all. I don't see any signs.
No.
Good news, we asked, marked down to 50 cents. So that's marked down from $1.25 to 50 cents. It's a half-pound big chocolate bunny. I got my solid milk chocolate bunny. All right, not high quality chocolate. It is a half a pound for 50 cents though. But think about the different ways you could use this bunny. You could chop it up and use it like chocolate chips and chocolate chip cookies. Or you could melt it to make some luxurious hot cocoa. Or we could melt it and then drizzle it on top of other desserts, like maybe cupcakes, drizzle it over the frosting. It'll harden up and it'll be like way cool drizzle on the top of other baked goods.
Thankfully, Walmart is just around the corner from Dollar Tree.
$7.50 is the full price. So this would be like half of that.
Okay.
$3.50, $1.75 half price.
I can give you kisses cheaper than that.
$3.50 full price, so half price.
All right.
But remember, this is 7 ounces of chocolate.
Wow.
And we just got a half-pound solid chocolate
For
Easter
50
bunny
cents.
for 50 cents at Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Half price Peeps, $1.36 full price. About 70 cents a piece when you add tax. Neutral ribbons, 50% off. $2.50, neutral, considered Easter. Hobby Lobby is very well known for drastically reducing the prices on holiday merchandise after that holiday is over. Let's take a look and see what they had on sale. Marked down to $1.70. Hobby Lobby had these signs everywhere. It made it so easy to know exactly what you were going to pay for any one given item. $4.08 for the bunny.
For the bunny. Lots more.
A lot more Easter. All of this Easter grass, much of which you can use like year round, marked down to $1.09. Check it out, guys. This looks vintage, like Depression glass. baskets. Use them year round. This one, $4. Look at this cute welcome sign. Considered Easter decor, $11. Okay guys, we just figured this out. It says welcome on one side, and when you turn it around, it is Easter. It says he is risen on the other side, but you can use it year round. I've gotten a lot of stuff at Kroger on clearance. They do reach that 90% off mark, but we figured they wouldn't be quite up to 90% yet. Looks like all the candy is 50% off, and if it's not candy, it looks like it's marked about 75% off. Marked down to 90 cents. Definitely Eastery. The basket's marked down to $2.40 from $10. I hesitate to buy when I don't see a clear pattern for how much they're marking things down. I want a percentage. Squishable Peeps marked down from $24 to $7.20.
Now, if that was edible that size, I'd go for it.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
It's hard to know whether you want the item or not if you don't know what it is.
I don't know. It says it's a jelly bean. Cookie cutter set marked down to $4. Here's what I'm noticing. I'm feeling like the original prices were pretty inflated. So now that they're 75% off, they're getting really close to kind of catching my attention, but they're not quite there yet.
Well, that was so much fun, but Hope, what did we end up buying from all that trip?
2 items. We bought the chocolate bunny for 50 cents and one of those really cute reversible signs from Hobby Lobby came home with us, and it's sitting out on our front porch.
Well, Hope, this is spring, and this is a time where you can save a lot of money on clearance sales, but there's some other things you can do to also save during this season. And
there are 20 specific things that we do. These are spring habits that we have that help set us up for success later in the year. We just did a video on it, explained exactly what those habits are and how you can incorporate them into your spring schedule. There's a link for that video right over there.